It's a hockey stream on episode 613 of the VIG Lounge as the Pittsburgh Penguins travel to the Big Apple to take on the New York Rangers. We're up 2-0 on home ice. Can we go up 3-0 on the road? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Penguins at the Rangers here on the VIG Lounge in some season mode playoff action as we bid farewell as NHL 26. Look who's back. Sidney Crosby, and he wins the opening draw. Penguins couldn't really do anything with it. Now Crosby will bring it in. He's hounded by JT Miller, but looks at it. Shoots, and a save made by Panarin, who goes post to post. And the Rangers win this draw. That shot was blocked. Up the left side to Russ. Russ will dump it in. Collected by Crosby along the wall. Crosby trying to spin out. Puck down the wall to Carlson. Across, and a shot by Witherspoon turned aside, who I will keep in for now because I don't really have a left-sided D that can replace him. Floater by Raquel. And Witherspoon with a huge hip check. As Erik Karlsson skates into this one. Karlsson fires, and that's blocked. Girard knocks the Ranger off the puck. And Erik Karlsson carries it in. Karlsson fires one. Denied. Chat of let's go Pens as the Penguins have the only 4 shots on goal so far. How was that pass missed? I have no idea. That was a nice little giveaway. Tommy Novak carries in, looking to do something with it. And it's knocked off his stick. Newly signed Igor Chinakhov nearly got a chance. Love how the Rangers can just fight it off, and there's a save. Oh yeah, I gotta make a change actually because Stuart Skinner is no longer a Penguin. And that's what I can do. Kendall with a shot, he scores! Shesterkin could not read that one! And Ben Kendall gets the Penguins the 1-0 lead. I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Penguins with a 1-0 lead. Beautiful shot against the grain. And the Penguins lead 1-0. Ben Kendall wins the draw. Brazeau across to Kendall, and it got picked off. As the Rangers' first line is out there with Sabinajad. And Vincent Trocheck, who's no longer a Ranger. He's gone over to the Mammoth. Beautiful pass up the left wing to Brazeau. Brazeau dances in, trying to do exactly what Kendall did. Nearly pulled that one off, and Shesterkin will hang on to it and get the whistle with 9:10 to go. As we take a look at Will Cooley. Probably for delivering a hit, yep. Because the Rangers have a single shot on goal so far. As the Penguins have done a great job defensively, as well as having the only goal. And also, it's nice to have Sidney Crosby back in for stuff like that. Shot by Rust. Turned aside. Raquel turns off the boards, tries to get a shot away. And the puck is gathered. Or I guess collected, I could have said. I was going to say collected. I don't know what that is. By Adam Fox. Penguins come away with it behind their own net. Beautiful stretch pass up to Raquel. Raquel shoots, save, made Shesterkin, and the rebound goes to the corner. Rangers able to get to it first. Now Letang delivers a hit. Then up to Letang now across to Crosby. He had to just kind of dust it off a little bit. And Shesterkin was able to handle it. There's the .910 save percentage for Shesterkin. Of course, he was chased in the last game. 6:05 to go in the first. Penguins still with a 1-0 lead. And Tommy Novak nearly made it 2-0. He's denied in front. One-timer for Wotherspoon off the pad and wide. Now, I would have put Owen Pickering in the spot where Wotherspoon is, but he's not included in the roster. I've looked actually, even in Wilkes-Barre, and he's not there. Shot off the post by Novak. So I rationalize it that since Wotherspoon's gone to the Golden Knights, which is my other team, I'll keep him for now. Because I don't have any lefties that I can use otherwise. So we'll just work with what we've got. Carlson with a bomb off the one draw from Blake Lizotte. One-timer that floats in. Shesterkin pounces on it and nearly gave one up. That would be a chance to highlight Igor Shesterkin. Surprised they didn't there. Rangers win the draw. Gavrikov got it across and down to Zibanejad. Wotherspoon with a hit. Frees things up just a tad, and now Lizotte will dump it in. Collected by Elmer Soderblom. Soderblom with a chance. Redirect denied by Shesterkin, who gets post to post and will hang on with 1:19 to go in period one. Lizotte wins it back. Carlson scores! EK65 has the Rangers feeling blue, and the Penguins are up by 2. .98.1, and whoo, that one just whizzed by Shesterkin. Yeah, I know, Sully, you're disappointed. You're probably wishing you were still on the black and gold bench, right? Minute 12 to go as the Penguins extend the lead. Puck deflected away by Skinner, who again I've got to change, but I'll keep him in this game as a farewell as he was on his way to Winnipeg. Crosby in with a chance, turned aside by Shesterkin. 2.3 seconds to go. Highlighting Erik Karlsson. Oh, for a hit this time. Absolutely crushes a Ranger against the wall. And the Penguins have a 2-0 lead as we see a huge hit by Erik Karlsson. Was also a goal scorer. Here it is. Collapse bomb. 2-0. Penguins after one. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 19-3 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits 16-5 in favor of Pittsburgh as well. The Rangers winning the face-off battle just barely and are winning quite comfortably in the passing percentage, 90 to 80%. But Pittsburgh's still up over 75, so that's not bad. And we'll see if we can change that maybe in the second. But 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Penguins 2 periods away from putting the Rangers on the brink. And let's see what this second period is all about, shall we? Crosby wins the draw and has opened the period just as he did in the first. And Rust with a chance from range. And Raquel settles it down. Was not able to find the back of the net, though. Shesterkin was ready for it. And now JT Miller trying to get it into the Penguin zone. Centers it in front, and that's turned aside by Skinner. Here's Brian Rust. Rust to the net, rebound! It goes in! Raquel taps it home! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Raquel. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky, and the Penguins lead 3-0. It was all set up by Rust. And Raquel was able to tap in the rebound. Minute 42 into the second. And the Penguins now extend the lead even further. Here's Chinakhov trying to break in. Malkin with a shot. Rebound! On the backhand, turned away by Igor Shesterkin. Wonder if we're going to get a Russian line this year, because we did get Andrei Kuzmenko for a year. So I'd like to see that, actually. Kuzmenko on the left wing, Malkin in the middle, and Chinakhov on the right. Penguins' second line. The Russian line, or if you want to call it the CMK line, they can certainly do that as well. Gerard regathers for the Penguins, gets it up to Malkin. He's knocked off the puck. And the Rangers have 1 shot so far in the period. Penguins now have 5 because they're up to 24. And again, have an early goal to extend the lead here in period 2 off the stick of Rickard Raquel. Cross to Gerard. Up the left side to Kindle. He's going to dump it in. Kindle, of course, opened the scoring. And the Rangers just knocked the puck away. Sam Carrick. Penguins with a couple of jostles to get the puck free. On the stick of big Justin Brazeau. Puck deflected behind the net, collected by Letang, but then the Rangers come to get it. Puck sent all the way down into the Penguin zone. Chant of let's go Rangers as they try to get the team into it. Brian Rust has other plans. Backhand. Turned aside by Shesterkin. The rebound's there. No one's able to get to it. Backhand shot turned aside by Shesterkin. Now Raquel pops out in front and pulls it wide. Solovyov knocked off the puck. Solovyov lets it rip, denied by Shesterkin. Here's Harrison Brunick. And it looks as though the Rangers are going to get a power play for some reason. Let's find out why. Okay, there's a trip in front of the net. I'll give him that. JT Miller in front, but I don't know if it's going to count. The ref waves it off immediately. Almost sounded like Albert Flood there. Well, I mean, there's definitely contact with Skinner, so... I don't know if you can count that goal or not. We'll see. Yeah, it is immediately waved off. And Mike Sullivan wants an explanation. Puck sent all the way into the Rangers zone. They won the draw a little too cleanly. JT Miller knocked off the puck by Dewar. And it's cleared. Shesterkin saves it down low. Minute 5 seconds to go. 7:43 in the period, and 1:05 on the Rangers power play. Oh, no, you're not. And Girard's going to clear it. Oh, and I think we got some broken glass. We'll take a look at that. Ricardo Raquel, boom! Yep. Glass looks like it's splintered. .725 remaining here in the period, 47 seconds on the Rangers power play. And Gavrikov finds Brodzinski, who then finds Cooley. And that's going to be cleared by Wotherspoon. Collected by Crosby with a flyby. He scores! The Wizard of Cross waves his magic wand. A man down. And gets his first of the playoffs. Pittsburgh leads it 4-0. That's what I feel Shesterkin should have had, but did not. And that's going to maybe be the end of the night for Shesterkin. I'm not sure. But thought maybe Quick would start. But then again, I have to remember that this is a NPC, and the computer never does stuff like that. 16 seconds remaining on the Rangers' man advantage as they give up a shorthanded goal. And the puck's going to be dumped in. Trying for another one is Dewar, and that one was stopped by the pad of Shesterkin. Here's Brodzinski. Shot in tight, and it's handled by Skinner. He will hang on. 5:41 remaining in the second. Trying to get Let's Go Rangers chance going, but it's not really working. Puck's carried in now by Tommy Novak. Novak to the net! Denied by Shesterkin. He got across. And denied what looked like a great chance for number 18 in white. Harrison Brunick confidently skating it through the zone, then passes off to Malkin. Malkin fires one, denied by Shesterkin. He's got it with 3:42 to go in the second frame. Highlighting Ilya Solovyov. Oh my goodness, what a hit that was. Kaboom! Puck deflected off the stick, collected by Anthony Mantha. Who I'm keeping in the lineup for now because he has not been signed to another team yet. Adam Fox sends it in. Oh, the Rangers got a hold of that one. Chatham, let's go Rangers, but the Penguins collect it. And Ben Kindle will send it in. As the clock ticks down, there's a battle for it. No one's really able to come away with it, and that'll do it. For 40 minutes of play, the Penguins extend their lead by 2. It's 4-0 after 40, courtesy of this goal from Sidney Crosby, his first of the playoffs, as he just returned after being out for the last month of the regular season and the first 2 games of this series. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 32-12 in favor of the Penguins. Hits a wee bit closer, 36-12 in favor of Pittsburgh. We definitely got our passing percentage up. Face-off went way down, but that's to be expected. Did get ourselves a shorthanded goal, though, which is fantastic. And that is, of course, from the stick of Sidney Crosby. Nearly got another one with Connor Dewar as well, but that was not to be. Either way, 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. See if the Penguins can close this one out and put the Rangers on the brink. Coming up next here on the VIG Lounge. And Penguins did not win that draw. Crosby's opening draw success has now ended. It was nice while it lasted for this first and second period, but either way, Brian Rust cuts the net, denied by Shesterkin. Rust has it again from the other side. Shesterkin's got that one too. Puck deflects, and then Skinner pounces on it. They're trying it again. But they're not chanting, "Let's go Rangers," I can tell you that. And we're taking a look at the chances Crosby's had, who finally found the back of the net in the second. That shot deflects wide. And a big blast held by Shesterkin. 16-17 to go here in period 3. That's across Wotherspoon. Up the left side, Malkin dumps it in. Collected along the wall by Tommy Novak. Novak pops out in front, denied by Shesterkin. And there's a battle for it as Chinikov collects the puck. Then he's knocked down. Cooley comes away with it, gets it to Trocheck, who is then plastered into the wall as well. Here's Sam Girard. Girard lets it go! And the rebound nearly got deflected in. But somehow, Igor Shesterkin was able to keep that out. And now Justin Brazeau gains the red line and simply dumps it in. Collected along the wall by Kindle. He's looking for a second. Will not get it there. Tanev. I don't know if that's Brandon or Chris. I think it's Brandon, but penalty shot. Yep, Brandon Tanev. And Brandon Tanev scores. It's 4-1. But of course, it would have to be a penalty shot. And there was some contact as well. But the Rangers are on the board now. And it's a little under halfway through the third period. Puck's carried in by Brazeau. Knocked off his stick. Pass across to Brunick. Then to Solovyov. Up the left side to Rust. Rust turning. Cuts to the net. Shoots, denied by Shesterkin. Big drive. Harrison Brunick lets it rip. Shot by Kindle, turned away. Kindle's got it again. I don't know what that hit, but I don't know if it was the net or behind the net or what, but it definitely planked off of something. Penguins get it back in their own zone, look to regroup. And Ricard Raquel looks to get around Gavrikov. And he cuts to the net, but he's a little too tight. Gets poke check for his troubles. And Vincent Trocheck cuts the lead in half as the Rangers finally get an even strength goal on home ice. But I think it's still going to be a case of too little, too late. I will say, nice play, though. Of course, it's a Ranger that's not even a Ranger anymore. And the first goal was from a Ranger that was never a Ranger in the first place. Wotherspoon gets it back to Carlson. He couldn't let it go. There's a pass up in front to Panarin. And the Rangers get to within one. We'll say that was a nice pass. But again, it's another Ranger that's not even a Ranger that's found the back of the net. .409 to go. The Rangers making things interesting. Now Panarin lets it go. Puck up the middle to Novak is knocked down. Of course, every New York Ranger has no contest for some reason. Puck's carried in now by Igor Chinakhov. Chinakhov lets it go. Puck knocked down by Novak. Rangers get it back, though. Letang. Up the right side. And that shot deflects wide. Now to Crosby. Now Letang lets it go, and a save by Shesterkin. 53.8 to go. Rangers with a penalty shot and 2 even strength goals to get themselves within 1 with a little less than a minute to go. Skinner with a couple of great saves. And Skinner's got it. 29.7 to go. Rangers are pushing now. Crosby won the draw, but then puck is knocked away. And it looks like the Rangers, I think, are getting a power play. Let's find out what happened here exactly. Dan Muse wants an explanation, as do I. Ricard Raquel is the guilty party, and I mean, okay, I get that that's a trick, but you're really going to call that in a one-goal game, 16.1 seconds left, whatever, it's fine, I guess. We're probably going to tie it right here anyway, so. And Soderblom missed the empty net somehow. But it doesn't matter. The Penguins hang on and survive a wild Rangers comeback to come away with a 4-3 win and are one win away from moving on to the second round. And of course, they're going to show all the Ranger highlights now. Yeah, there's all three. Well, here's a Crosby goal at least, the game winner. That was a pretty wild game, not gonna lie. Oh, and of course the camera had to die out toward the end there. That's just lovely. Couldn't even give me a full 30 minutes, huh? I hate this webcam, I really do. There we go. Let's take one last look at the stats here before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 42-26 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits 49-19 in favor of the Penguins as well. Passing percentage kind of close. Rangers went out on that one, 87.4 to 84 even. And Rangers dominated in the faceoff dot as the game went on. 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Pittsburgh did have a shorthanded game winner. What a rare feat that is. But hang on to defeat the Rangers 4-3 with a chance to close things out at MSG later on this week. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer, 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody.